Hey y'all, it's Joanna, aka Millennial Therapy Mom, and today I want to talk a little bit more about my event happening, this community care event that's happening March 28th in 2 weeks as of today, March 28th from 12 to 1:30. It's a Friday at the Malcolm X Library, Valencia Park Library in Southeast San Diego. I'm really excited about it. It's the library that I grew up right across the street. That's my hometown library. And I am a new parent myself. I am a toddler mama to 16, almost 16-month-old. So I'm just really excited to be able to bring these resources to our communities, to our new parents. And because I really value transparency and honesty around how is this event going to be structured and what are the finances going to be helping me with. I wanted to create just one more, hopefully short-ish video to break down some of the stuff for anybody who is curious, like what's behind here, like what are you using this money for, what's going to be happening at the event, that kind of stuff. And anyone who is either considering to support or send this to a friend, this is for you. So, one of the things that's underlying this whole event is just awareness around bringing support, resources, and encouragement to baby and toddler parents. I think everybody needs that, but in this specific season, that's kind of what I'm focusing in. And it's no coincidence, it's what I'm focusing in for myself as well, like building health and wellness in many areas of my life, baby steppingly, as I like to say. So that's kind of the heart behind this event. It's like, let's look out for each other. Let's care about each other. Let's support parents because I don't know if y'all have looked outside, but as my identities, as a Chicana woman, as a therapist, as a mom, as a woman from California, I sometimes can feel a little impacted. I don't really know what the right word is yet, but a little impacted by how the lack of support that sometimes I see being poured towards these new parents, towards postpartum. I think that one of the very clear examples is that when I was postpartum, right, after we give birth, we get one check-in, 6 weeks postpartum. That's like typical if you had give birth in a hospital, and then that's it. Um, and that I remember when that happened to me, it just didn't feel right in my spirit. And I know that everyone's doing their best. It's just, I think it's a systems thing. I don't think it's that my OB didn't care. I think she cared a lot. Not that I didn't think anybody else cared. I just feel like it's really hard for one institution, like a hospital or a government, to look out for everybody. And I think that's where we need to step in and help close or at least put our part of the puzzle in the gaps, right? So I'm hoping that this event, I know I kind of went on a TED talk there. My hope is that for this event is to help put some blocks, put some services, put some support in the areas that seem to be missing. And for me, what I noticed in my own journey was looking for these free toddler and baby community events that were accessible and that they were close to where I grew up to. That's kind of like the first part. And I just want to go ahead and jump in because if you're curious about the event or you want to support the event, I want you to know what the behind the scenes looks like. So I'll be sharing some visuals as well, but I'm going to be reading from my notes. So the event vision breakdown is that we're going to be having music on a large screen with some lyrics, Selena, and then we're going to be doing a mini presentation to run health and wellness for about 20 to 30 minutes. Then there will also be tables and sections and resources set up around. There will be some seating. There will also be like a rug area. So we'll have a donation and swap boxes. We'll have table for printed community resources, flyers, and a connection bingo card, which we're going to be giving out a raffle for the books to any parent who is in attendance. But anybody who does this connection bingo card will get an additional raffle card. So I think that'll be fun. And the raffle will be at about 1. Then we're also going to be having somebody from Children's Choice Dental Care who is going to be giving out free toothbrushes and gift bags. So I think that's really cool. There will be a baby, toddler, and me drawing and coloring table for anybody who just wants to color or draw a little bit. And then the last little station. station is a card writing station. So we'll have some cards there and you can write a letter to yourself or just take a card. You can write something to a support or another new parent anonymously, and there will be a little place for you to send it to another new parent. And I'll basically pass it out anonymously at the end of the event. So I hope that that's nice for somebody, even if it's yourself, to hear like, you're doing an amazing job. Or take a deep breath. You got whatever it is that people want to share with another parent. So there are still some things that need to be prepped, like the posters and getting the slides together, contacting more community resources and that kind of stuff, like the logistics for me. And so you'll see that. But as of today, March 14th, we have 6 registrations representing 12 adults and 14 children. So I'm like, yay. I'm really excited about that because my goal is to get about 30 adults. We're slowly getting there. So keep sharing. So it's kind of some of the logistics for the event. If you want to hear about the finances, keep listening. And I think when it comes to finances, that's another mini passion project of mine as well, is getting us to talk about money and feel empowered to have these conversations around is being bought, how is the money being used. So that's what I'm going to break down next. So as of yesterday, March 13, I have received $100 in donations towards this event. And after the Stripe processing fee, that's about $89. So I'm still looking for about $70 donated to help purchase more items, which will be about $63 post the processing fee. So that will be a total of about 150, 155-ish raised. Or if you see an item and you're like, oh, I can donate that, um, that's also welcome. It's very much received, and that still goes towards supporting the event. So I want to share a little bit first about what's already been donated, and then we still need to purchase or have donated. So we've already been donated 6 books, 2 Breathe Like a Bear's, 2 Thriving Postpartum, and 2 You'll Bounce Right Back, The Motherhood Myths That Fail Us and the Tools We Need Instead, all donated by an amazing San Diego-based author and therapist, Andrea Knox. So shout out. Still need to purchase or have donated water bottles for about 30, and then snacks for about 30 littles, snacks for about 30 adults, 3-ish large poster papers, large coloring sheets, some coloring pages, and 20-ish large crayons for the coloring table that ideally are toddler safe because we know they like to eat. They like to put colors in their mouth. So we're going to be careful with that. Some boxes, 8-ish small boxes. I do have some of my own boxes I'll probably bring, but it would be nice to be able to get some for that purpose of that event. And I'm thinking we'll have different sections, like I said. So it'll be like 0 to 6 months, clothes, 6 to 12 month, 1 to 2 years old, 2+, new parent clothes, miscellaneous toys, other helpful items, diapers and wipes, and anything else really. The goal here is just that it's gently used or new. Obviously, if something like a diaper, it's new. But when you have like those, I know happened for me, like when my daughter was aging out of diapers, I feel like it happened so fast that I ended up having like a bunch left that were just the box was open, but I couldn't return it. I couldn't really donate because people didn't know like where these diapers come from. So if you have something like that, bring it. Take at your own whatever you feel comfortable with, but I'm not too bougie to take some unopened, like unused open bag of diapers. And like I said, I'm going as a mom too. So um, that I know it's a little tangent. And then we'll have, after we have those boxes, I also want to have some baby wipes. I really like the Dapple Baby brand currently, but if there is any other, like, what is it called? Toddler or baby safe cleaning wipes for the toys and any items, I want to have a couple out there too for people to be able to take. A rug. This is the biggie one where I'm trying to figure out how to access this. But if I do purchase one, I may be able to purchase a rug for about 20 or 30 bucks. There will be some tables and chairs for sitting as well, but my goal is that this little rug place in the area is kind of like where we hang out and where the littles can play and have all the toys. And speaking of toys, I do want to bring some toys. I can also bring some of my own toddlers' toys, but I'm thinking that it'd be kind of nice to order some toys that are popular for that age, maybe like 4 or 5 different sets of toys, and then donate them at the end so we could do a raffle at the end for the parents. And then raffle tickets, which I think it'll be about $5, but TBD. So that is some of the financial breakdown. Please, please, please reach out to me if you have any questions. If you want to learn more at all, you can start by going to connectwithjaylee.com/events. And the actual link for the event page is, let me pull it up so I don't lie to you all. So connectwithjaylee.com/events/32825 event. So the date of the event. And from there, you'll be able to see my email, or I think you'll be able to, yeah, you'll see my email on the flyer to my post here. And then you'll also see links if you want to volunteer support. But again, if you're like, I don't even know where to start, just email me, hello@connectwithjaylee.com. Say, I want to learn more. My goal is really to have these items and everything kind of put together-ish by the 26th, which is the Wednesday before the event. So a couple days before the event. But again, please, please share this event with your friends and your family, anybody with little who is out here trying to thrive. I think that's all of us, but even if we're surviving, that's okay. I still want you to come, and make sure to follow and subscribe and tell your friends.